Hi Professor, fellow students, and the internet. I'm so glad you tuned in to watch my project presentation. The room that I'm showing all of you today is the HGTV Dream Home 2016. It's a great home, so beautiful, and I'm really excited to tell you all about it, so let's get started. The HGTV Dream Home 2016 was actually the first home of its kind. It's the first home that the program decided to renovate instead of build from the ground up. Usually they just buy a plot of land, they tear everything down, and they build from the ground up. But not this. They took a home that had a couple of character flaws, and they made it something really spectacular. And I'm really excited to show all of you what they did. The home itself is located in Merritt Island, Florida, with great views. It's right on the ocean. I mean, it's spectacular. And the room that we're focusing on today is specifically the living room. So the first room that you walk in and see is this gorgeous room. It's so open, it's really lovely. So I'm really excited to show you. The first element that I want to tell you guys about is the vertical lines. You can see here in the windows, right here, that all the lines go vertically down. This really elongates the room. I think it does a really great job of really just expanding the room and this already great space and just making it something really spectacular. And in the same way, on the windows, there are these horizontal lines. And the horizontal lines do a really great job of just widening the room. And as you can see, there's a great view of the pool that goes right outside, and it's actually on the ocean, so you can also see that, which is just, what a great view to walk in on. I mean, that's spectacular. Next, I want to talk about the geometric shapes. As you can see in this room, completely, it's pretty much very square. Everything is really just very geometrically shaped. It's very square. These fun lighting aspects right here do a really great job of just adding a fun element to the already square shapes. And likewise, I also like how they have the circles here to kind of contrast that. That's really awesome. They have this applied design feature that I think is really, really spectacular. This design feature right here, I don't know if you guys can see it, this feature right here. If you can't see it, I'll tell you about it. It's basically just a big element. It's a mural covering the entire wall, and it's of surfers, which is really awesome for Florida. Everybody's surfing, everybody's having a great time. It's right on the beach. And it's also just a great focal point. This room is very bright, and this adds kind of a bit of darkness and just entertainment. It's just very fun. It really adds in a lot of elements to the room that the room doesn't already have, which is really spectacular. It's also a great focal point, which is also what I put down there, that it's also a really great focal point because it's right in the center of the room. You sit down on those couches and you just talk about it. You talk about the surfers and what they're doing. I think that's really amazing, and it's just a really great piece to just talk about. The other option that I wanted to talk about is the lighting. This space, I mean, it's right on the beach. The beach is very bright, it's very open, and this space with the high ceilings and everything like that, it's just really bright and open. And these huge windows that they have here brings in natural light. So all the lighting is very natural. It's really nice. And that's why there's really not a lot. There's really just lamps. There's no recessed lighting. All these luminaires and fun lighting fixtures are just hanging there. They don't really add anything. There's coarse brightness, but there's no recessed lighting because the room really doesn't need it. It's very just naturally lit, which is really fantastic. The last thing I want to talk to you about is just the continuity and the flow of this room. If you can see up here, there's just a really nice element and flow. Everything looks in its place. There's nothing out of place. There's nothing that really stands out. Even though there are some really striking features, there's nothing that really, really stands out, which is really great and really good for continuity. I'm so excited that you guys tuned in and, stay tuned and watch my project. Thank you so much, Professor, students, and the internet. I will see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.